This is the inside of a service pump at a Turkey Hill here in Harrisburg. In the previous years, technology was not as sophisticated, and skimming devices were typically affixed to the outside of the pump. They would be a layover or a direct replacement of where people pay for point of sale, such as this device that was pulled out about a year ago, not from a Turkey Hill location, from an undisclosed location. Recently, as technology continues to grow and people get better at what they do, the payment unit, if they can get inside of the case, which up until about a year and a half to 2 years ago, manufacturers provided keys that would open all of the same manufacturer's gas pumps. That has since changed with the advent of technology and heightened awareness of skimming. But in a time of technology, they would attach an additional circuit board that would collect the data and even Bluetooth it to a receiver rather than having to take the device out. And it would be wired in, and very difficult, obviously, to discern what's supposed to be here and what's not. So, as the representative for Weights and Measures in Pennsylvania, we do training for our folks, and we interact with the manufacturers of the different retail fuel meters, the pumps here, and also other Weights and Measures officials, comparing notes, collaborating with state police, the Attorney General's office, banking security to make awareness. And when we come out and do our inspection, not only are we checking for the accuracy of the pump to make sure the consumer is protected in that manner, but we're also ensuring that there are no additional devices or skimming devices when we're out here inspecting it. This pump, like many other of the newer pumps, actually have a built-in safeguard that if people are in the pump or try to open this door of the pump to be able to get to this area where the payments are made, the pump's shut down. Other physical means are changing the locks from the manufacturer's key or putting safety seals that you can tell when they've been tampered or broken. And that's something that you'll see many of these retailers do now, is that they'll have part of their every shift personnel come out when they're checking the cleanliness of the area. They'll also be observing this. Almost every retailer now has some kind of surveillance or closed circuit TV cameras that they get to review and keep this. Almost all manufacturers of pumps have their own unique manner in which to keep their cabinets closed. This is a special screw that requires a special key to get it open. There is a key that we do not have, only the retailer has. We have to go get this key to the cabinet from outside. We had spoken a little bit about affixing a serial numbered tamper-proof seal to the outside. You'll see them on many gas stations in several locations. You'll notice that you no longer have an exterior protruding credit device. They're now all internal, which makes it very difficult to put something over the outside of it. So these are just some of the upgrades that the manufacturers, retailers are trying to do to keep ahead of people who are trying to commit these frauds.
Do some stations still have the protruding slots to put in that skimmers could use?
They do. I know this is not a surprise to anyone. A gas pump, this unit, is extremely expensive. So in order to upgrade an older unit, it's quite an investment. Newer retailers, large chain retailers, have the ability and flexibility to do that. Some of the older stations and retailers are still fantastic units, very accurate, obviously, if they have our approval seal on it. But to replace just one of these is a considerable investment. So we have to take other means other than the upgrading units than probably replacing the entire unit.